Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So we have a volleyball team over in California who have dropped out of their playoffs because they found out that their next opponent is a team with a transgender player. You can imagine how ecstatic they were after working so hard and getting to the semi-finals. Then their coach broke the bad news to them and they felt they had no other option but to drop out of the playoffs and refuse to compete against a team with a male player. Now, this is a Christian school over in California, nothing to do with Mountain West. And this transgender player actually came to light last year, and this is involving Stone Ridge Christian School. They announced in a letter to parents that they had to make the heartbreaking decision to abruptly end their season. Stone Ridge Christian School had advanced to the California Interscholastic Federation State Girls Volleyball Championship Regional Semi-Finals, after coming out victorious against North Hills Christian School on November 14. But what should have been a celebratory moment ahead of a critical game was quickly soured after the coaches at Stone Ridge became aware that their student athletes would be matched to play against a team with a biological male. So I believe the match was supposed to take place on Saturday against San Francisco Waldorf, a school that has previously come under controversy for allowing trans-identified male players to compete with the girls. So the letter reads, "As many of you know, our girls won on Wednesday and advanced to the state playoffs. Unfortunately, we were just informed that our opponent, San Francisco Waldorf, has a male athlete playing for their team. At SRC, we believe God's word is authoritative and infallible. It is truth. And as Genesis makes clear, God wonderfully and immutably created each person as male or female. We do not believe sex is changeable, and we do not intend to participate in events that send a different message." Absolutely. The letter was shared on X by women's rights advocate Beth Bourne. So the letter ends saying, "This is a heartbreaking end to our season, but I hope you will join me in congratulating these outstanding student athletes. SRC is proud of them. We're absolutely proud of them as well." San Francisco Waldorf will now automatically advance to the Northern California Regional Championship Final. So the story surrounds transgender player Henry Hanley, who came to light last year. So Henry Hanley is a senior, and he also plays for the San Francisco Waldorf Girls varsity basketball team. So last year, a Muslim school, Averroes High School, actually refused to compete against this team because of the transgender player. They forfeited a match. They never confirmed the reason, but it's believed that due to their religion, the girls didn't want to risk having physical contact with a male player. So a concerned father said that his daughter was traumatized because she actually played against this person, and he spoke to a women's rights activist, Julie Lane of Women Are Real, and she went to watch this person play herself. And this is what she said. She said the boy had an obvious advantage. The girls didn't necessarily run their offense through him, probably because they didn't want to be targeted. But he got most rebounds and was able to jump much higher than the girls. She said the male player was, quote, not particularly skilled, but that he had a longer range of arm reach and could jump significantly higher. They were at a complete disadvantage. I caught one scramble for the ball with another player and my heart stopped. She was more than a foot shorter than him and could have been seriously injured." And the team with the biological male had a good season last year. They won all of their matches apart from one, according to Max Preps. Redux had reviewed past game footage featuring Hanley, which confirms he displays an obvious physical advantage over his female teammates. No surprises there. No surprises there at all. Julie Lane condemned Waldorf for allowing Hanley to continue playing in girls' sports. "It is absolutely unfair for girls to compete against boys in their own sports category. Categories exist for a reason, including, in some sports, weight, age, and power ability. Everybody, sports leagues, schools, parents, coaches, agreed with this common sense approach until very recently." So Women Are Real, they have attended several games to confirm that this person has a physical advantage, and the school absolutely refuses to remove this person from the girls' team. One woman reported from Women Are Real that she was assaulted by Waldorf administrator Craig Appel, who was trying to prevent her from attending the match, from watching the match in support of the female athletes. Women Are Real have reported that this transgender player uses the girls' bathrooms. The girls go to the bathroom together in pairs in case this person happens to be in there. And she said that girls have been avoiding using the bathroom before their games. If you're a biological male, you need to be using the boys' bathroom. It's very simple. She said, and we noted that the team with the boy avoided using the bathroom before their game, likely in solidarity with their teammate. These girls have all been gaslit and avoided a normal thing, going to the bathroom before a game, because one boy was allowed in. And of course, it's disappointing to hear that these girls have to self-exclude for their safety and for the principle of girls not being forced to compete against biological males. But Julie went on to commend these girls. She said, for the opposing teams that are standing against this travesty, it is incredibly brave to stand up and say no. It is sad and traumatizing to work all your life at a skill, build a strong team, make it to the playoffs, and suddenly end your season and budding career due to one confused boy. The adults in the room are to blame. Everyone has to stand up and say no to this dangerous and foolish idea that the feelings of a boy who is confused takes precedence over the safety and dignity and opportunity of so many girls. It affects everyone, and it is a life-changing trauma to lose your hard-earned chance to play and succeed, and even lose college scholarship opportunities. Women and society fought for female sports and spaces. It is up to everyone to bring them back. Male athletes can play on male teams. It's that simple. And no one gets everything they want all the time. Exactly. Where do we get off thinking that we deserve everything we want, no matter how absurd it is, and at the expense of others? We need to teach children from a very young age that you're not going to get everything you want. And you must learn to respect others. So thank you to Redux for bringing this to our attention, and thank you to Women Are Real for supporting these girls. And I commend these young ladies for refusing to compete, because again, that's what has to be done, unfortunately. But I'm hoping all of this will come to an end soon. I keep saying that. We've got January. We shall see what executive orders are signed, but this has to stop. It shouldn't be that when girls earn their spot on a team, when girls earn their spot in a competition, when they win and progress further, they now shouldn't have to face this dilemma. These girls don't deserve this. They won, they've earned their spot, they're in the correct category, their hard work paid off, only to be told that they're going to have to compete against a team with a biological male. They deserve better than that. This is their sports. This is women's sports. It belongs to these female athletes, not the biological male. So these girls are winners. There's no doubt about that. These girls are winners. I don't care if this team with the male player goes on to win the tournament or whatever, because it wouldn't be due to fair competition. It wouldn't be a legitimate win, no matter how far this team goes. But these girls will always be winners because they're standing up for women's sports. They're standing up for themselves and other female athletes. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, and God willing, I will see you in the next video.